time she called you to the time you got on stage, how long did it take?
3 years.
Hey, Joe, you beat my record by 18 months. Took me a year and a half to get on stage finally.
Bro.
Pussified. I told you. You know, that's why when you get like stories from Becky, I joined the contest and I went down. You're like, what the?
Yeah, what?
It took me a year and a half of procrastinating, watching stand-up movies and shit. That's going to be me someday. Yeah.
Yep, that's right.
That was
that's
me.
Right. Yep.
Coke watching the one with Tom Hanks and Angel Salazar and Sally Field. Yeah, every week. And I would get agitated when the movie ended and the Coke ended. I would try to write these Godzilla jokes that were god-awful. That was my only premise, was Godzilla and Chinese people. And I liked Godzilla. He used to step on garbage. And I look at this shit and go, I'm going to make it to the top someday. You know, you're such a retard. But 18 months, and I feel terrible. Whew, I had a good day today because I just found that out. Somebody beat my record. Why did it take you 3 years?
Because I was scared, man. I was scared as I was like, what are people going to think about me?
Honestly, how many times did you get in the car to go?
I did it 3 times. And then I said, I'm not going to, I'll do it when I do it. And then I had this argument with my boss at this time. I wanted to grab him by the throat, and I couldn't, and that drove me insane. So I was like, I gotta figure this out. I gotta, like, maybe. 3 years later, I swallowed my pride. I called Angie. I was like, they still doing that open mic? Yup. I went right to it. I lied to the bartender trying to act cool because she was hot. I was like, yeah, I'm just here to, you know, I do comedy in the city. I never did a minute of comedy, and I went on stage and I ate a back. Well, I did okay. The second time was bad, but yeah. The second time was crickets because now they see that I'm trying. and they thought it was a one-time thing, so I guess they laughed. But the second time, they're like, this.
It's so crazy how I think of that time and I get sad. I really do get sad. That little lull I took of pussiness. And I would call every Tuesday, hey, Joe Diaz, next week. Hi. That next Tuesday, they would call me. Hey, Joey, you got 3 minutes on Tuesday night. See you tonight. And I'm like, oh. My heart would just stop. And then I'd start thinking about excuses. I'd start sweating. I'd purposely look for Coke. It would ruin my day. It was horrid. I got in my car a few times. And then, man, it was just calling. And they called me. And my wife overheard it at the time. And she made me go. She goes, I got a babysitter.
Yeah.
But I remember driving with her going, how do I tell her when I turn this car around? Like, how bad do I? But I knew that, like, I feel like crying now because I always knew that if I could just get on stage, something was going to happen. I just knew it. I just felt it. I was sick of working. I was 32 and I was done with it. Like, I was 28 and I was done with jobs and like, I hated that whole thing. Like I said last week, I love to steal and sell coke. That's the only thing I was qualified for. I'd already gone to prison. Now I'm a double loser. No high school diploma. Enough is enough, Joey. Go down there. Bro, getting off that stage that night was just, and you go home and you can't sleep for 2 days. You're like, how am I going to fit this into my world? I got a kid. I got no money. I'm making payments on everything I own. Yeah. You know, it's a scary, and also and it's funny because I got on stage and then I got on stage like 3 or 4 times and then I was having problems at home. It was August. I was starting to feel the drama at home. We weren't getting along, but she encouraged the stand-up. And then I came to New York and I hung out with this chooch for 10 days and I just got up. Every night I was going to the city. Yeah, I'm going to go to the city tonight and kill them. I never even did stand-up. The whole thing I came was to walk around New York. I never parked the car and walk around. I was so fucked up. And I went back in September, and I think I did maybe a open mic at a bar 2-3 hours away one night, and they put me up at 1 in the morning late. I was fucking furious. You don't know. I'll do it. And the guy's like, yeah, we start at 9 and we go to about 1:30. You're number 31 or something. I'm like, I got to sit here through all this shit.
And just watch the audience leave.
Yeah, one by one. Just one by one walking out the door, the audience, and you're just there. Oh my God.
And you have a joke for one person, like this joke's going to get him.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And then one guy goes up and walks 22 people.
Yeah.
I remember that night vividly. And then I remember maybe 2 weeks later, she dropped the hammer. She didn't want to be married no more, but it was like October 15th. I was looking through the Boulder. She had already moved out. And I remember looking through the paper one night. Bored as I was thinking about going and getting coke and all this shit. But I looked and it said comedy tonight, Boulder Broker, 8 o'clock show, $15 for a dinner ticket. It goes, if you come early, it's a comedy contest. So you know what? I got no wife. I got no kid. I got a TV with a VCR. I got a mattress upstairs. She took everything. It ain't gonna get no better in this house. Let me just go. And I went down there, paid the $15, and I watched the amateur comedy. And I knew like one of the guys. Like I had worked with him before at an open mic or whatever. And I'll never forget the ball. I just went up to the manager and I go, hey man, how do I get on the contest? He goes, when do you want to do it? I go, you tell me. And he goes, next Tuesday. And he goes, just show up. It's every week. So the more you show up, the more brackets you win. I was like, okay, you sure I can just show up next Tuesday? You got it. Again, I was bored and lonely, and I went up there.
Never looked back.
And I started doing it. And then I think except for 1 week, he told me I couldn't do it that week. And then it was the same night as the Comedy Works open night, open mic. I was taking like a big chance. I should be at the Comedy Works. They like me at the Comedy Works, but I'm coming down here on Tuesday. I think I went to the Comedy Works one time. I think I ate a bag of dicks. So I said, let me just go to the broker for right now. They asked me to do the finals, and I won. Changed everything by just getting up off my ass and going to this steakhouse. It was like a steak shrimp place.
Okay, it's a contest you won though. That feeling is nice.
What's that?
Winning a contest that early?
Dog, it was lucky. It was fucking luck. Like everything was going bad in my life at that time. And here comedy's coming out of the woodwork. Like the last thing I expected. I thought by that time I'd get promoted at the roofing company. No, here I am actually doing what I was scared of doing every Tuesday. I was too fucked up in the head after the separation to even focus on work. I was a salesman. I couldn't even focus.
Oh, yeah.
So I took time off and I just fucking wrote stupid fucking joke.
When you finally got off stage the first time, did you think to yourself, I found my thing? I found what I was put on here, like what I'm here to do? This is what I'm meant for?
Yes and no. I'm not going to lie to you.
Okay.
Because that doubt was always there. I'm from North Bergen.
Yep.
You know, I'm a Cuban kid. I got felonies. What are they going to do when they find out that I didn't even make it through? I thought all these comedians were perfect. You know, like they were perfect models in there.
Yes.
I didn't know. So I was like, who am I fucking thing? You know, I'm going to go do one of these comedy shows. I'm going to punch a magician in the face. And they're going to throw me in jail for the rest of my fucking life. You know, that's how I always looked at it. But that night I remember going home and it was a level of being high without being high, like a euphoric fucking state. And I saw myself doing it. It was really interesting after that. Yeah. And then 3 months later, this woman doesn't want to be with me no more. I hit the jackpot. I hit the fucking jackpot. Yeah. I felt bad for my daughter and the whole thing. I was still going to stay in Colorado, but at least I could give this shit a shot. 100% with no skeletons. Just go for it. And that was it. That was exactly what I did. I just kept doing it. I'm always Richard Gere in Office and a Gentleman. And when I'm going to throw him out,
yeah, I ain't got no place to go.
I got no place to go. At the end of the day, you don't. What am I going to go back and do? Become a waiter? A bartender at 63?
Bro, yeah.
I got nowhere to go. I'd go to work for George, delivering frames and checking the air conditioner. I can't even climb on the fucking roof. What can I do at 63? So what can I do at 42? What can I do at 44? At that point, you're in, bro. And I was already in, I don't know, 15 years. You're in. That's it. Fuck it. Sorry. And then I got a movie. And you're like, okay, we on to something. You know what I'm saying? We on to something. And you got another one. And you're like, holy shit. And I thought I would only be an extra, but I ain't going to tell that to nobody. And that's all it is. Take an acting class once in a while just to make yourself feel fucking better about what you're doing. Having conversations like with us like this, that helps you, whatever.
Yeah.
Just keep getting on stage.
Yeah.
Look at Lee. He keeps getting on stage. That's it. He's got obsessed with numbers, but he's a Jew, and I respect that. But that's going to take him down eventually. He'll know it because right now, just take these gigs. Who gives a fuck? You're not going to go, what are you going to do? Get a plane with ads? What are you going to do? How many more people are going to show up? Lee Syat's in town? How many more people are going to show up?
A cloud rider might help. You never know.
Right now you're looking at, you got to think about what Shane Gillis did and go, they're out there. Right now, any smart young comic is looking at that. I'm a Billy Goat, and I'm still looking at it going, what the fuck just happened? That could have been Shane Gillis, or guess what, Lee Syat? That could have been you.
Yeah.
Could have been Pedro. That could have been Eric Rocha.
Could be anybody. And we all started doing open mics.
And we all started doing open. And when you see that, what did I say last week? Every once in a while you get down on comedy and all of a sudden something like this happens. You got two ways to look at it. Fuck Shane Gillis. You fuck that. You need to be fucking He stole a joke from me in a coffee house.
Yeah.
And man, come on, guy. You're co-MCing. But he stole a joke from you, you know.
Co-MCing. 25 people on the line.
And that's a complete different mental illness. But think about what this kid did. Think about the avenues you have in front of you. I mean, for me, listen, I wouldn't even dream that big. Like I'm good.
No, I that's not even, because I get jealous all the time.
Leave. I want you both to think that fucking big. And I want you to go, you know what, dog? Guess what? I'm going to show these white motherfuckers. I'm going to go to Israel and sell 90,000 seats. You know what I'm saying? Boom. And at the end, drop a bomb. Forget a B-52 flying over. Just kill half the fucking stadium. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good last show.
You know, I mean, these are jokes, but I want you guys to think like this is, dog, what am I going to do? George Burns come out there with a cigar and a wig? You know, hey, Rosie, hey, Lee, remember when get the fuck out of here, Joey. Get the fuck out of here. But you guys, you got, like I always tell you guys got the world by the balls. Just stick to it. There's no fucking secret. Dog, I'd have hundreds of thousands of dollars if I put a book together with bullshit. People would hate me, but I'd hook everybody. Just get an ad like Rolling Stone comic and have Shane Gillis give like a quote. This is the best comedy book I've ever read. You know, that's it. You could fucking swindle people. It's the same fucking mathematical thing. What is it? What's algebra? X plus Y equal X? What?
Yeah, it's
something like that, right?
Yeah.
And we got to figure out what the X is and the Y is, or they give you the answer. You know, this is comedy algebra. This is. And it's like I say, it's part of the comedy karma. It's so many fucking things that have to align. But while that shit's aligning, go fuck your mother. You're on stage every night. While that shit's aligning, what are you going to do? If you sit at home and wait, look out the window every night? Yeah, it's aligning. I can see the North Star. No, it's not until you go out and go, I really don't want to go out tonight. Fucking foot hurts. My knee hurts. And all of a sudden you're like, you look in the couches, there ain't no money in there. You've already swindled that. You're such a douchebag. There's an IOU in there from yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I owe you 75 cents and shit. And you go out, and those are the nights when something happens. You just go down there, there'll be 3 people. You walk in, there's 100. And you're like, what happened here tonight? Bro, a bunch of fucking gay tourists walked in. They're having the best time of that line. And I'm not, I'm just saying anything. German tourists, fucking Israeli tourists. And you're there in front of 100 people. What were you going to do? And then when you get on the train that night, you get that slice of pizza on the way home, because you deserve it. You were going to sit at home.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll get a slice of pizza. And I'll stop and give the missus a little flower.
Yeah.
And that's basically it, guys. There's no fucking... Chappelle has been doing this since he was, 13, 16?
Yeah.
It was, Nick Cannon when he was a fucking kid. I just saw the other day, he's 40-something years old. He's been doing this, God knows, 30 years. I was in L.A., 98, 97. They would put him outside and then sneak him into the club. He only had like a little time because he was a minor. So they would have to put him up like between 8 and 8:15. And it's like he had his parents around him outside. The host would have to fly out and say, come on, Nick, we're ready for you. And they would run him in. He'd do his 10 minutes and they'd run him back out. So, guys, it's... Father Time. You can't worry about this or that because you don't know. That's why you got to do everything that's offered to you because you don't know. Hey, Lee, I'm shooting this fucking short film about Jews taking over Harlem. You want to be one of the prisoners? Whatever. 1 hour of your day, you're going to be there for 8 hours. You're going to meet 2 people. Okay, they're not going to pay you, but you're going to meet 2 people. Guess what? It got fucking won first prize in the Little Italy Film Festival. You and 2 other movies from Japan. So you won, shit like that. But it's a title. And then they'll call you and go, Lee, this guy wants to see you about a movie. This one's going to pay $50 a day. And you do that. And Lee, all this shit is just a circle and it comes right back to you at the end. How do I know? Because I saw it. I remember all the nights I would stay at the Comedy Store till 2 because I had to go shoot a student film at 4 a.m. No money. They get abused. Then you go see the finished product and who shot this? Why am I in this? Bro, you learn this. You learn how to step on that. You learn how to look at the camera. You focus. Everything you do is, and then you take an acting class. You learn how to put all fucking 3 of them together. And you start podcasting. You draw pictures. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. You gotta, as long as your heart pure, something's gonna hit. And your intentions are good, something's gonna hit for you. It may not be what you wanted, how the man said, right? You can't always get what you want, but you get what you need.
Fuck yeah.